Hey guys, Anori here and welcome back to another video. This week's video will be missing some footage, but that's mainly because I did not realize that after 20 or so minutes the camera would shut down. Because it's a digital camera and not a camcorder. In any case, in this video I decided to do the primary color challenge, where the idea is that you make a picture only using the primary colors. However, I did cheat a bit by using the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen for the background and a white gel pen. And Faber-Castell brown fine liner. Because after I realized that I had lost process, I got kind of annoyed, and then I just finished it off in another way than I would probably have had done otherwise. For sketching, I used a red Prismacolor col-earase pencil. Sorry about that. And for coloring, I used Sennelier watercolors, and the watercolor paper is, I think it was a Holbein brand. I am not completely sure, but I will list it down in the description, because I just got it after getting here and I used it once and I didn't really notice what it said on the name itself. So yes, considering that I did lose footage while recording, I did include the sketching part, which, I mean, I normally do that, but I started thinking that maybe it's more interesting for people just to see either the lining or the coloring parts of the video. But since I had lost a good chunk of the coloring itself, I decided that let's just do it. Let's just include the sketch. I do apologize for the lighting. I did forget to turn on the light while I was doing this, but luckily it's by day, so hopefully you can still see something. And there is a slight change in the camera later on, as I did change to filming with my big camera, so to say, and then I changed to filming with the webcam that I brought with me later on, because that one I know, at least most of the time, will keep recording even if it takes me a little while. So usually I can record most of it in one go, unless of course I get nervous about losing about it crashing, because it has crashed on me before. But otherwise, besides that, mostly it works fine. I decided to do this challenge with watercolors based on the fact that it would be just a bit easier, I feel, than only working with 3 markers or 3 colored pencils. And also because I did have magenta, cyan and yellow in watercolors, so I did have the primary colors I needed. And also it would be a bit easier because it could also be fun to see the different colors you can mix from those colors. Like if you mix yellow and magenta, you get red, and then if you mix more into it, you get orange, stuff like that. So like that, just like Sakuems did in her video, I thought it could be fun to see if we could get close to mixing as many colors as possible, at least, with the 3 colors available. What I decided to do to begin with was to put a layer of blue as the shading. I did shading and highlights first, so blue and yellow were used there. And then after that had dried, I started coloring in the rest, mixing some skin tone-ish for the skin, putting rainbow in her hair, because I kind of wanted her hair to be the focus of the drawing, but I think I do think her eyes ended up being the actual focal point. I don't really know what else to say. I would like to redo it again where I actually get to film the entire thing. This was in the beginning of my art blog too, so I'm not really that happy with the drawing, but I think that it's okay. It could have been a lot worse. Could also have been better, but It's okay. Mainly it's just okay. Yeah, what else? I think I might be sticking to trying using the camera though to film, because that way I can zoom in a bit closer on the drawing, which I mean, I can do that with the other camera too, but I don't know how to get it to focus with the other camera, so but mainly that was what I had to say. Again, I do apologize for the jump certainly, and I hope it's okay that I included what I included to make it shorter, because university and life, and I haven't really had that much time to draw on top of the art blog, so right now I'm just doing my best to actually make sure I have some drawings that I can show you guys at the specified date and time. But if you have any questions, anything at all, please write in the comments. And have you guys done the primary color challenge? And if so, how did you find the primary color challenge to be? And how are you guys doing in general? It's been a while since I asked, I feel. And I hope you are doing good, and I hope you enjoy the video. So come back next week for another one.